Well, good morning, my ladies and my gents. Happy Wednesday. Uh, Time for another gripping episode of What Did You Buy Wednesday? It's hosted by our buddy Joe over there at Big Sky Model Workshop. Basic idea, stash ads. You got something this last week, this last month, then sometime in the last year. You got a paintbrush, you hit a stellar sale and you have managed to score 20 kits for $5 or some ridiculous, something like that. So anyway, if you got something, you got some paintbrushes, you found a new supplier of parts that is got reasonable prices and good quality and great, customer service, let us know. We need to support guys like that. So anyway, what I got today, start with, you can see I got a couple of kits. I hit Hobby Link yesterday, and but I also got my monthly goodie box, pizza box from buddy Josh, bless it, over there at Big Sky. I also got my pizza box from buddy Josh over there at vcgresins.com. Got some couple of new things in here that are really pretty cool. So when you do go check out Josh over there at vcgresins.com, go down to the bottom of the page and sign up for the newsletter. You'll get notified of new stuff coming out, and as well, that type of thing, as well as teased stuff being teased for the next month and that type of thing. So I got some new stuff in here, a couple of new pieces, uh, and but when you go shopping, you're going to find stuff that's out of stock right now. Unfortunately, Josh is a one-man operation. He does about everything himself. Sometimes his wife and son jump in to help, but he's doing a lot of this. It's right in the middle of show season. He's doing shows, doing stuff ready for them, supporting them, that kind of thing. So you're going to run across stuff that's out of stock. Be sure and put in there's a little box on that says notify me. Put in your email address, hit the notify me button, and you'll be notified when stuff comes back into stock. So when you do go shopping, be sure and use promo code Jester10. Saves you 10% on your order. And it lets Josh know that you're actually watching my stuff and actually listening to this old fart ramble on. So, but anyway, onward we go. It also saves you 10% on your order, by the way, too. I got three things in here this time. It's a small one. First of all, little shout out. We got mason jars, like you'd have moonshine in, like bootleggers would use. Where am I going with this? Bootleggers Ball Group Build, hosted by Tiffany Dirt Road Cinderella and Kyle at RKD Scaleworks. They are having a group build over on Facebook. Go on over there to Facebook, put in the search engine Bootleggers Ball, and it'll come up. YouTube, Facebook, and my iPhone do not like me trying to put a link to Facebook on the YouTube. So it doesn't want to work. So that's the route you're going to have to go. Josh is jumping in with support, and he revamped things and got a bunch of flathead Fords up available on his site for such a thing. And this is part of it. You have to get a code from either Kyle or Tiffany in order to get these, and you get them for free. Josh has them on the website. He says he has to have them on the site in order for it to be able to go through with the promo code when you order stuff. So, but like I said, when you order stuff, be sure and use promo code Jester10. It'll save you 10% on the rest, and you get a set of these for free with the promo code you get from Tiffany or Kyle. So they're separate promo codes, and yes, you can use them together. So there's that. Pretty cool. We got Cal Customs 4-port bug catcher. Isn't that just the coolest little thing? I love that. I've got ideas for it already. And it's set for a 4-barrel carburetor to set on it. So, and then we have a set multi-piece air cleaner pack. And what we got. Pull it out real quick so you can see a little better. Have only one bag between them instead of all three. To start with, you've got half a dozen different air cleaners. You got Edelbrock. You got another one down here that's. You got a couple of fancier ones, and you got a stock stuff like this. You got several of these, and there's a plain without the dip in the middle. That one looks a lot like the one my mom had on her Ford LTD, so that could be. But you got that. You got a base plate to go on a 4-barrel carb, just sets on there. And then you get the air cleaners themselves, the ring air cleaners. And let's see. And yeah, it's got the scale motto model works insignia on the inside. that's fun. So I was having to look at it. But there's a couple of different thicknesses in here. You got some thin, some medium, and a thick. You can see. So yeah, we got that. That's nifty. So, all right. Well, I'm going to talk about these two separately. I got these two kits. This is one of them, the Revell 37 Ford pickup. I've done this one before, and I did it all in white. I called it a study in white. And it lends itself to, of course, the patina, like you see, lends itself really nice to a surfer's truck or a stock or whatever. It is, I call it a quiet build. Yeah, you got to think a little bit about it because it is a level 5, but it is a quiet build. Things go together like they're supposed to. It's easy to detail. As long as you've got any experience, it goes together well. And it's just, you've done a build that was big, heavy in detail, and your mind's a little tired, and you want to do one that's just, you can do some a little bit of detail work in it, as little as you want, as much as you want, and it'll come out looking nice. That's this kit. I just, like I say, it's best I can call it as a quiet build. It goes together nicely. It doesn't fight you. So it's got I'm looking at the bottom down here, the side. Number of parts, 162. It does come with a 2-in-1. It does come with some hot rod parts and some lowered suspension. But again, it's quiet. Yeah, it's detailed. Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with it, but it's quiet. You can do as little or as much as you want. So that's my take on this guy here. So okay, well, then I got this guy here. He is, you can see what he is, the Revell 65 Chevy Stepside. I built this one earlier this year for the Pro Stock Effing Everything group build that Josh at vcgresins.com and Chris at Scale Speed Garage put up, and over on Facebook. Again, you need to go through and search for them because PSFE or Pro Stock Effing Everything. Like I said, me, YouTube, Facebook, and iPhone don't get along, and I can't post up a link on YouTube from a Facebook page. Go figure, modern technology. So anyway, excuse me, I decided I wanted to go ahead and build one more or less stock. I've got some ideas, including some of the new small block Chevy stuff that Josh came out with recently. Some of those intakes, I've got a idea for a couple of them. They're just, oh man, it's going to be fun, but I'm going to keep it kind of quiet this time. I absolutely gutted it and rebuilt it with VCG parts, including a rear end tub and the front clip and all that. Yeah, imagine a 65 Chevy pickup with a Lenco behind a turbocharged engine, or a supercharged engine, excuse me. So yeah, but that's what I got from Hobby Link. So okay, got a few shout outs that I've been talking about here, and I thought I would bring them up. The Pro Stock effing everything group build that I talked about with the 65 Chevy. Josh, vcgresins.com. When you go there, check out what he's got available. Be sure and use promo code Jester10 for 10% off your order. Also hosted by Chris over at Scale Speed Garage. I do not have a promo code for him. I cannot use his services. He sells plans for your own 3D printer. I don't have a 3D printer, but I'm not involved with that. I don't have any kind of a promo code for that. Bootlegger's Ball, talked about that a little bit with the mason jars. Tiffany Dirt Road Cinderella, Kyle RKD Scaleworks. Be sure and get a promo code from one of them to get the mason jars as long as you are involved with the Bootlegger's Ball. You can combine their promo code for the free mason jars with my promo code VCG Resins to get 10% off. You can use both of those. And then of course you got Eastbound and Down group build. I haven't talked much about it. It goes, let's see, this one goes through the end of December. This one is, I believe, the end of April. I have this one that goes through the end of February, and it's basically anything truck related, big truck related. Kenworth, Peterbilt, whatever, Mack, whatever you want to build there. If you got a European truck that you want to do, you got a military truck and you want to do it in 135 scale, go for it. HO scale, 112 scale, whatever you want to do, whatever scale, whatever type, as long as it's recognizable as a truck. You want to do a rat rod out of a truck cab. I've seen some absolutely phenomenal rat rods out there in real life. They're just beautiful works. That's acceptable. Don't want you to spend a lot of money on it. You can go down to Hobby Lobby, pick up a truck kit on their 40% off scale for like $30 on their 40. So, if you've got a zombie build, pull it out, start on it. You've got a trailer you want to build with it, bring it out and start it, have fun with it. So anyway, that's what I got going on. I've kept y'all long enough, trying to keep this short, and I'm not exactly working because I'm an old man that likes the sound of his own voice and likes to yap. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Go be sure and go check everybody out. And I will try to see if I can get the link to the Eastbound and Down link down in the description, along with VCG Resins, Scale Speed Garage, Dirt Road Cinderella, RKD Scale Works, and of course me. Yay! BTEX signing out.